Chapter 6 Part 2. I didn't care much for her. For Miss Havisham. For Estella. That girl is hard and stuck up. Of course. She was brought up by Miss Havisham to get revenge on all men. Tell me, what relation is she to Miss Havisham? I asked. Why? None, said he. Only adopted. But why should Estella get revenge on all men? Revenge for what? Dear me. Mr. Pip. Dante, you know. And Herbert Pocket began his tale. Miss Havisham's father was a rich man. He spoiled his little daughter terribly. When his wife died, he married again, they say it was to his cook. He had a second child, a son he named Arthur. Then the second wife died, and Arthur turned out rather badly. When Mr. Havisham left his fortune to his daughter, Arthur was angry. And now I come to the cruel part of the story. Arthur found a man to go after Miss Havisham and win her trust. She gave this man not only her heart, but great sums of money. She made plans to marry him. My father, Matthew, warned her that the fellow was no gentleman, but she was in love. She ordered my father out of the house. He has never seen her since. The wedding day came, but not the bridegroom. He wrote a letter. I broke in. Did it arrive just as she was dressing for her wedding? Was it 20 minutes to 9? Herbert nodded, at which moment she stopped all the clocks. The wedding never took place. Miss Havisham kept everything just as you have seen it. She has never since looked upon the light of day. What became of the bridegroom? I asked. What of Miss Havisham's brother? Are they alive now? Herbert shook his head. I've told you all I know about the matter. But enough of this gloomy talk. Tomorrow we go to dinner at my father's house. If you are to be a gentleman of good fortune, we must work on your manners. Herbert said it so frankly that I did not mind. He had an open, easy way about him. I liked it very much. As we dined, I listened to his advice. In London, dear Pip, he began, one does not put the knife in one's mouth. That place is reserved for the fork. I asked Herbert what he did for a living. He said something about insuring ships. I imagined great riches and wondered why he lived in such a shabby place. I asked him what ships he insured. Well, he replied, I haven't exactly begun insuring yet. I am at the present looking about for the right opportunity. It was clear that Herbert Pocket had little money and only the simplest of things. Yet his imaginary good fortune made him cheerful. I liked him for that. We got along wonderfully.